Good morning, my friends. We just made it to the Blarney Castle. So we're so excited to be here and explore, and maybe we'll kiss the Blarney Stone and get the gift of gab. But I do think that most people in my life would say that I already have the gift of gab. But I'm super excited to be here. Here's the first look at Blarney Castle. She's beautiful. Right there is where the Blarney Stone is, where people go and kiss it. So we're gonna head up there because the wait can be really, really long once it gets into peak time. So highly suggest you get here early. The Blarney Castle is one of the most visited places in Ireland, and it's a beautiful castle that dates back to 1446, but much of its popularity can be attributed to the Blarney Stone. This magical stone is said to give the gift of gab to anybody that kisses it. The castle is really, really cool to explore, and there are many levels and nooks and crannies to get lost in.
They've got a nice castle. I'll just lay back before the doors. And the bottom song. That's it for that.
Alright, we kissed the Blarney Stone. Do you feel like you have the gift of gab now?
I already got it.
Sure.
I got it now is what I'm saying. Like I've already obtained it.
We've obtained the gift of gab. Onward we go. This is one of the original stucco decorations from when this castle was in its heyday. Pretty cool. While the Blarney Stone is objectively one of the most popular things to see at the Blarney Castle grounds and gardens, my favorite thing was the poison garden, where many poisonous plants are planted. They ask you not to smell, touch, or eat any of the plants that are planted here, as they are all toxic in some capacity. They were planted so these dangerous plants could be studied more closely. We just toured the castle, so we're gonna head out and kind of see the grounds, see the house, and see what else is here. It's beautiful gardens, and just so many plant lives and things like that. So we're really excited to walk around and just see what is here. Alright, travelers, we are done with the Blarney Castle, and it was super beautiful. However, I'm so glad that we got there early. If you guys saw my last video at Kylemore Abbey where I talked about how buses just started coming in, it was kind of similar with Blarney Castle. We got here basically right at 9, and shortly after 10 or 11, that's when the buses really started to come in. We had the whole castle to ourselves. We also leisurely went up to the Blarney Stone, and we just took our time and had such a great time and was able to really take it all in. However, on our way out, the line had already gotten to 90 minutes, which is crazy. So highly suggest to get here right at 9 to make sure that you take your time and you can really take it in without the huge crowds, and then go do the gardens, because the gardens are gorgeous, and sadly half the people didn't even get out to the gardens. So that's my suggestion. We spent a lot of our time in the gardens, to be honest, more than the castle, so really definitely worth it. The Blarney Castle can be a little touristy, but I do think that it is worth it if you get here at an early time. But we're on to our next stop now. just arrived in Kinsale. Kinsale is said to be one of the most colorful towns in Ireland. We're so excited to be here. We're gonna grab some lunch and then we're gonna look around town, look around the pier, and see what we can get into. Cheers. Alright guys, we are just walking around town now, going shopping, taking pictures of all the beautiful houses. It is a very, very cute little town. While walking around Kinsale, it is very easy to understand why this is one of the most colorful towns in Ireland. But it's also considered to be the gourmet capital of Ireland, with some of the most amazing restaurants and food in all of Ireland located here. Alright travelers, we just walked around Kinsale and we just drove out to Kinsale Old Head, which is this beautiful like peninsula on the water. There's lighthouse, I believe there's like a golf course and some beautiful houses as well. So we are just exploring and seeing what we can find. How amazing this view is, guys. And right there is a golf course. I can't imagine playing golf there. Like, with this beautiful view, the water is so clear. Oh my gosh, it's so stunning here. Alright guys, Jamie is going to show how spongy the earth is. And this has been a lot of places in Ireland too. Isn't that so crazy? Okay travelers, welcome to Cobh, Ireland. So let me tell you guys a couple facts first off. Cobh, when you're looking at it, the spelling of it, it's actually spelled C-O-B-H, but it is pronounced Cobh. This was the last city that the Titanic ever ported in before it made its, unfortunately, did not make its journey across the Atlantic Ocean. So this is a really historical place. Behind me, we have what is called the deck of cards houses. These are pretty similar to what you would say is like the Painted Ladies in San Francisco. It's also on a really, really tall hill. The city is often referred to as the San Francisco of Ireland. But we're just walking around here now, taking some pictures, taking in the sights. But so far, it's a really beautiful little city. Kitty? Have you been in my video the whole time?
Yeah.
After walking around Cobh, we headed back to Cork to get some fish and chips. The toy. Alright guys, we are at Cork's oldest chipper, and Jamie got, what did you get? Korean chicken, yeah. And then I got gluten-free fish and chips. I'm so excited. Good morning, travelers. We are making it our way to our last stop in County Cork. which we're so sad about, but we're really excited for this stop because we're going to the Jameson Distillery. We went to Jameson when we were in Dublin, but this is technically where the actual distillery is. And if you all are people that are regulars on my channel, you'll know that we are from Kentucky, and bourbon tours, bourbon and everything in between is a way of life for us Kentuckians. We go to tours a lot. We knew that Jameson whiskey was here around Cork, so we knew that we wanted to make it a stop, and we are really excited to go and see the official distillery and tour. If you're a whiskey fan, you absolutely have to make this a stop on your Ireland trip. Trust me, it is so much fun. Got our free drink with our tickets. I got ginger lime and whiskey, and then Jamie got it on the rocks, and we're enjoying it now after our tour. We just got finished with the Jameson Distillery tour, and it was a lot of fun. It was really cool and unique, and I love seeing it and comparing it to our bourbon distilleries back at home in Kentucky. So very, very neat if you're in this part of area. I do think it is worth it to go. It was super fun, and we also got a free drink with our ticket, which is super nice even after tasting. So sadly, that does conclude our time in County Cork. I have loved exploring County Cork, and I cannot wait to come back. We have things that are on our list that we didn't get to this time that we definitely want to in the near future, but it's a great excuse to come back and to explore more. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Definitely stay tuned to see where we go next, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, and happy travels.